Good evening, beloveds. I'm Reverend Paul Savoy, and I'm coming to you from the sanctuary of the Sandia Church in Arcadia, California. I am so very happy that you've joined me this evening for a few moments of stillness and reflection. Wherever you are, please sit, be comfortable, and let's take a brief metaphysical journey together. In my upcoming sermon at Sandia Church this Sunday morning, I'll be asking everyone in our sacred community of love and light what they can offer to help our world to successfully traverse the global crossroads that we all face in the present moment. Our societies and civilizations stand at the intersection of multiple overlapping crises and challenges: political, economic, social, cultural, and interpersonal. In Western societies in particular, we have never been more connected technologically, with access to virtually all of the world's wisdom at our fingertips, and yet we have never felt more disconnected, divided, and lonely. Moreover, each of us are standing at our own personal crossroads, attempting to successfully navigate the same overlapping challenges and sense of disquiet. It is my fervent belief that how we choose to navigate and transcend our own personal crossroads can influence and impact how we collectively traverse the global crossroads. If we bring our best selves to the journey, we can transform our own lives and the world. Let us take a few moments now and reflect upon what each of us brings to the table as individuals. The best part of ourselves that can act as the compass or GPS to guide us through our personal and global crossroads. And before we begin, you might want to grab a pen and paper and keep them handy as we explore together. So please, settle into the safe space that you are currently occupying and be comfortable. Feel the chair that supports your body and the floor that grounds you to the earth. And if you feel safe in doing so, you may close your eyes or simply soften your gaze. Take a slow, easy breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And again. As you continue to breathe, be aware of its gentle, consistent, and effortless rhythm, and feel how it synchronizes with the steady, rhythmic beating of your heart. There is no effort for you to accomplish this. It simply happens. These rhythms are the soundtrack and motive force of your being, your constant companion and reminder of the miracle of existence that is you. Be with the symphony of life for a moment as you continue to breathe, gently and without thought. In a profound way, this phenomenon that you know as your daily existence is truly magical. Now, slowly begin to expand your awareness of the present moment. Notice all the sounds and other sensations in your current surroundings. Be aware of the infinitely loving energy that is flowing from me to you in this moment. As you experience all of this, allow it to gradually fade into the background of your consciousness. In this moment, there are no concerns, worries, or pressures. If random thoughts come, simply acknowledge them and allow them to evaporate. And if you are holding any tensions in your body from recent days and circumstances, especially in your shoulders, jaw, and neck, allow your body to relax and release all discomfort. And in doing so, surrender to the peace, calm, and stillness that is gently and lovingly enveloping you. You have arrived. As you continue to experience all of this, begin to consider what you know to be the best part of yourself. A skill, talent, trait, or way of being that best defines how you see yourself. I know that it can be hard to genuinely and wholeheartedly think of yourself in this way. A lifetime of living with your ego and the inescapable conditioning of contemporary society can make it so challenging to see ourselves in a positive, loving light. We are all too accustomed to understanding ourselves from the perspective of our perceived shortcomings, limitations, and lack. One way that I've discovered to better understand who I am and what I stand for from a balanced, holistic, and loving perspective is through writing, composing brief poems about myself for myself, not for publication. Now, please don't be overwhelmed by the thought of this. I am not talking about an epic poem full of grandiose and flowery language. Instead, I am talking about verse that utilizes an economy of words and expresses specific and clear visions of yourself, and without the necessity of rhyming, which only forces and distorts ideas. In the words of English philosopher and poet T.E. Home, the inspiration of the Imagism movement in poetry, the language of poetry is a, quote, visual, concrete one. Images in verse are not mere decoration, but the very essence, unquote. Thus, you can use a brief 2 or 3 line, unrhymed poem to better understand the essence of your being. So, for just a moment, begin to consider what you believe is the best, most impactful element of your being that is the essence of what makes you authentically you. Is it your intellect? Your empathy? Compassion? Resilience? Persistence? Your ability to love wholeheartedly and unconditionally? Because you see, the possibilities are endless. How might you concisely and concretely express the essence of yourself in 2 or 3 brief, unrhymed lines? And if you have a pen and paper handy, take a moment or two to jot your ideas down and begin to reflect on them. As you reflect on your brief poetic vision of the essence of you, begin to consider how strongly you hold this vision of your best self in your thought and actions as you move through your daily activities. It is so easy for us to get distracted and lose sight of this vision when life gets complicated and unexpected events and encounters occur. What might be some of the ways that you can more firmly and effectively hold the essence of you in the forefront of your consciousness in the course of your daily round? Consider using your brief poem as a mantra or affirmation, repeating it to yourself throughout the day. Perhaps you could print copies of the mantra and post it at your bedside table, on the bathroom mirror, or in your workplace, or in all three. And as your poem becomes an ingrained part of your thinking, how might it inspire you to better navigate the personal crossroads that you must traverse from day to day? And finally, how might your poetic understanding of your best essence be transmitted to those around you through your actions and inspiration? Because in doing this, you can contribute to the great societal and global flow of understanding that we are all one in love. That there is no difference between us. No other. No us versus them. And through all of this, we can successfully begin to traverse the global crossroads in unity and peace. We can experience genuine at-one-ment. And when you are ready, take one last cleansing breath. And begin to return to the physical space that you find yourself in. It is only fitting that we wrap up our time together this evening with a snippet of a poem by the Austrian poet Rainer Maria Rilke that really serves as a plaintive prayer. I yearn to belong to something, to be contained in an all-embracing mind that sees me as a single thing. I yearn to be held in the great hands of your heart. Oh, let them take me now. Into them, I place these fragments, my life. And you, God, spend them however you want. Beloveds, we are truly part of the all-embracing mind of Spirit. We are one. We are home. And we are infinitely grateful. And we let it be. And so it is. Amen. Now, if you are moved to do so, you are invited to share your poem in the comments section for this Facebook Live recording. Also, but if you don't want to, that's fine too. At its most important, these words, these verses, this affirmation is for you. And also, I wholeheartedly invite you to join us for our regular Sunday service at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Time at the Sandia Church Sanctuary in Arcadia. Or join me, once again, on Facebook Live for my sermon, which will begin at approximately 11 a.m. Pacific Time on Sunday. Also, if you would like to talk with me about this evening's meditation or about anything else that is on your heart, please feel free to call me at area code 626-379-1778 or send me an email at psavoy626, all one word, that is P-S-A, V as in Victor, O-I-E 626 at gmail.com. Reverend Gina, my wonderful accompanist this evening, will be back with you next Wednesday evening at approximately 6 p.m. Pacific Time for another Facebook Live meditation direct from our sanctuary. For now, I'm Reverend Paul Savoy, reminding you that you are beloved. You are enough. You are not alone. Have a lovely evening.